by his zeal he made them few in number. We would expect the opposite. By his zeal he would have increased the number. But part of it is because he's pointing out people's sins, and so many end up rejecting him. So only those who are willing to change will be the ones who remain. So few in number. But it's interesting how it mentions that he will turn the hearts of parents to their children and restore the tribes of Jacob. So to turn the hearts of parents to their children. Now, when we think of parents, most parents, they love their children. However, sometimes parents don't love their children enough. And I think this is especially true in regards to fathers. So mothers tend to be more loving generally. By nature, they are more loving. They're more when we think of the family unit, the mother is like the heart of the family. So mothers in general tend to be more loving. But fathers, for example, we know that there are many absent fathers. In other words, many women who have children out of wedlock or aren't even in a relationship and they just conceive and have a child. So unfortunately, there's many children without a father figure. And then there are those that do have a father figure, but the father isn't permanently there. He's just occasionally there. There is, of course, divorce, which sometimes happens, and so there's less contact with the children. But often, even when the father is there, many fathers are too busy with things. Sometimes it's work, sometimes it's their own hobbies or sports or whatever. And it's often the mother who helps the children and is there for the children. So especially, I think it's especially important that fathers give their hearts to their children, give their children quality time. I remember seeing a documentary about, children and what children really need. And they actually asked very little children, very young children, what they really want. And what they really wanted was to spend time with their parents. So in other words, parents are so busy cooking, cleaning, work and other things that they have very little time for their children. They put their children down in front of the TV or give them toys to play with, which is okay to a certain extent, but they need to spend quality time with their children. And when it says that the prophet Elijah will turn the hearts of parents to their children, in other words, it's going to make them realize what is truly important in their lives and to get them to practice true love. And in many ways, this is a good reminder of Christmas, because at Christmas time, families tend to be closer together, because at Christmas time, we take the focus off of ourselves as adults. Children, they're expecting gifts and they're focused on their gifts, but as adults, we think of giving gifts to young children or to other family members. And we engage in the practice of love, honoring those people that we care about. And this is what God wants us to do at all times, not just at Christmas. So part of the reason we feel the joy of Christmas isn't so much because we receive gifts, but also because we are giving gifts and seeing the good in others and honoring them for the good that is there and treasuring those individuals in our lives that we care about, such as family members or close friends and associates. So let us do what we can to focus on what is truly good and important in our lives, not to take the people in our lives for granted, but to treat them with the respect, the honor, and the dignity that they deserve, including the youngest members of families, such as children.